may not be a leader to anybody more than the two people who work for you, but it's still a responsibility. And I think as you gain more success, however you define that, being a leader becomes more and more important. How you define success becomes more and more important. What you're able to do and the impact you're able to have becomes more and more important. Where I am in my life at this point, it means trying to accomplish things that I've dreamed about but was never in a position to try to accomplish or succeed at, and that's what I'm trying to do now.
I think people will always stop me and say, well, I want to start a business, what should I do? And if you don't know, you're not ready.
Right.
You've got to have something that you're good at. And if you're going to do it, you got to be the best at it. Because I'll tell them, look, if I come in and compete with you, I'm going to kick your ass. Are you ready to compete with me?
Yep.
Right? And you've got to work like there's someone working 24 hours a day to take it away from you.
I'm not a big mentor guy. I've always been a believer that if you really want to learn something and be great at something, you have to put in the time. A lot of people look for mentors as shortcuts, when in reality, maybe they help you a little bit, maybe they help you avoid some mistakes, but when you're just getting started out in particular, it's okay to make those mistakes. And more importantly, you have to make the commitment to put in the time to learn what you need to learn to be great at something or good at what you want to be good at.
What are you looking for when you get pitched? Like you get pitched on television, you get
everywhere.
pitched in your real life, you clearly answer your DMs.
Pitched in the restaurants and restrooms,
bathroom,
you name. I look for something that makes me think, why didn't I think of that? Or it makes me think, oh my goodness, that's a good idea. And then the follow-up questions are, is it differentiated enough? Can they protect it? What's the unique element? And then the secondary part to that, or not even secondary, the other part of it is, how good an entrepreneur is and can I help them? And so once I get past those initial hurdles, whether it's Shark Tank or just, people emailing me, literally, I've invested well over $100 million into companies for people I've never met to this day.
Interesting.
My biggest regret was I wasn't as nice as I should have been. In my mind, I didn't suffer any fools, right? If I didn't think you were using common sense, then I would get annoyed. And no one liked to be around me when I was annoyed. And for me, it was just like faster, 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 faster. The train's speeding up. How fast can we go? That was a huge regret that I would do over again. I think with the Mavericks, when we had our problem with sexual harassment, and I wasn't there to oversee it, I thought by that point in time I wasn't, like today, I didn't go into the office ever. And so I missed it, and it hurt a lot of people, and that was awful. So I'd say, those two things are probably the lowlights of my career.